Okay, so I want to come on here and talk about what does it mean to be an adult? I had to think about this, y'all, because I am living my dream. I'm in my Barbie dream home. I always wanted my own apartment decorated with plants and soft pink things and pink rugs and everything. It feels like I wake up to a playhouse every day. And the adults I saw growing up, I would see them always looking stressed, worn down, tired. They always had that frown with these two frowns. I try not to do that with my face because I don't want any wrinkles. But they always had that frown in the middle. And they always had kids. They always were married. They always were like thinking about, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, oh my God, and just like never present. And I remember as a little girl looking at these adults thinking, damn, I don't never want to be nothing like you when I grow up. And people think that being an adult, or the ones they take seriously as a grown adult in our day-to-day world, in our everyday life, is someone who looks maybe stressed, tired, has a bunch of kids, is married, makes a lot of money, da 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 da. So I don't have any of those things. And I was thinking, like, when I wake up, from the moment before I leave my house, I feel so good, but I don't feel like an adult. I just feel like a person who is living the life they want to live, being authentic to themselves, saying no to what I want to say no to, and just doing what I want. But when I leave the house and I go somewhere like super serious to take care of some business, I look around and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta straighten up. I gotta go into adult mode. I gotta be serious. You know what I mean? And so it made me think, like, who defines what is an adult in our society? Is it someone who is articulate? Is it someone who can put others down? Is it someone who can be the loudest in the room, make the most money? Is it someone who could be the most stressed, or someone who's the most stress-free? And I notice people usually respect those who look stressed. I mean, who obviously have money, but who look stressed out with a bunch of kids. And I'm thinking, like, I don't fit the quote unquote cliche definition of what a respectable adult is. And would I ever want to is the question. And I remember, coming to my womanhood, adults would be like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do that, you gotta do that, pay your dues, da da da. And I always thought in the back of my mind, I just said, okay. And all in the back of my mind, I always thought, like, I don't want to do none of that stuff. None of it. And I was thinking, I felt like in order to be an adult, it meant sacrificing some of my authenticity. It meant sacrificing a part of my soul. It meant selling myself short. It meant dimming myself down to be deemed as a certain way by others. And there's no way I could ever do that. And my point is to say, I still feel like a kid. I wake up every day and I still feel like a little kid. And I remember adults would tell me, when I was coming of age, they would say, get your head out of the clouds. Or they say, you need to grow up. No, I had another grown adult tell me that. A stranger I just met randomly out. They were like, you need to grow up. And I was like, wait, what does it mean to grow up? What does it mean to get my head out of the clouds? What are they really trying to tell me? So let's break it down. You need to grow up. Grow up, grow up, grow up. What does that mean? Am I growing down? I don't think I'm growing down. I thought I was growing up too. I don't know what she meant by that. And then another adult, I'm an adult too. Another one of these people told me, I need to get my head out the clouds. she wants me to, okay, obviously she thinks my head is in the clouds, so she wants me to come down. All right, let's figure this out here. One adult is telling me to come down, get my head out the clouds, and another one is telling me to grow up. And they're trying to basically say, meet me in the middle where you are more digestible. Boom. That's what they're trying to say when they say, get your head out the clouds or grow up. So I'm going to say no. I'm not going to do that, okay? I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And that's whatever I want because it feels good. It feels luxurious. It feels fun. It feels spacious. It feels vibrant. It feels like I wake up in love with my life, excited to find out what I'm going to eat for the day, what I'm going to cook, what I'm going to wear. And I just realized me just being naturally like this, I always got the type of energy from adults, teachers. And I'm like, what? This should be our norm. This should be the norm, you guys. This should be the norm. And I am manifesting a new world where people don't feel like they have to rush into, fit different standards and societies that they don't want to do and don't have to do anything they don't want to do. People that don't want to, hurry up and get jobs or have kids or get married if they don't want to. If you want to, that's beautiful, and I encourage you to. But if you don't want to, then there's so many other options for you to put your energy towards. So what does it mean to be an adult in society? It means for me to relax, to paint, to draw, to sing, to dance, to create, to be authentic to myself, put my voice out there, to talk about the uncomfortable things that we don't want to talk about, to work on our own inner wounds, to sit with ourselves, to learn ourselves, mind, body, and soul, to tap into our intuition, and to stop avoiding what we feel inside, and to be honest with ourselves about what it is we really desire, what we're avoiding, what we are going towards, whether that thing we're going towards is positive or negative, our addictions, what are we addicted to? How do we rid ourselves of that addiction? Are we putting towards our best effort to become the best version of ourselves every day? That's what an adult is to me. What is being an adult to you?